I think this is the big challenge facing the political class and the average rank and file member of Zambian society. You have to look at the election in 5 different ways. One, Zambian election in the light of electioneering in Africa. Remember, at the time of decolonization, the African masses demonstrated their support for the decolonizing political parties, whether it was under Kwame Nkrumah, where he was elected, and this was replicated across the continent. In the case of Zambia, Kenneth Kaunda and that movement he led became victorious because the Zambian people demonstrated beyond reasonable doubt that they were with African decolonization. That's number one. Number two is that Zambian elections were very instructive because remember, in Zambia, it used to be part of a colonial structure. You have the Central African Federation, Malawi, as we now call it.
Nyasaland,
You see, Southern Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, Northern Rhodesia, Zambia. Electioneering took place in that guise. Then you can move to elections after independence. We have one-party states in Africa. Zambia was one of those one-party states. So elections were virtually fixed. The one party always wins. That is why you have the multi-party narrative, which led to a new relationship. Since the time of President Kaunda, there has been a gradual movement towards political pluralism. So political pluralism in Zambia parallel political pluralism around the continent and around the world. And that's why now, if you look at the election, they have to get balloting from outside forces. There are now NGOs interested in elections. There are now international regional organizations like SADC, African Union, European Union, all invested in this. That is the 5 point. Last point is electioneering in Zambia is a big question of term limits, which the president now inherited power from a president who died. If an American, you want to know
Patrick Manawasa, yeah.
Yes. So this is the 5 points that I think should be addressed. And of course, the Zambian journalists, politicians, and the rank and file are debating this issue, looking at their own narrative on electioneering in Zambia.
And I think